Y'all, I got a message. This is my fourth time recording, but I'm trying to just yield to the feelings of other people because I don't want to upset any particular race of people. It's very sensitive context when it comes to that, but this has to be said, and it's coming from someone with first-hand experience. So I'm not repeating nothing I heard. I went through it myself. And I need to get the message out. But if you're sensitive and your feelings get hurt, your feathers get ruffled easily, stop right now. Just stop the message right now, because I can't restrict myself from giving a message based on how people are going to feel about it, or I don't want to leave any room for interpretation. I want to give you everything. I want to give you the real without any sort of restriction. So stop the video now if you're sensitive to race relations and things like that. But I have to tell you something. There's a call to be made, from someone like myself who's personally gone through this, that needs to be stated. I'm tired of this dinner table talk that just stays at the dinner table. People need to hear this. What you need to know is something that I experienced personally has to do with me, myself, being an American, being from the South, and then migrating, we'll say, up to New York, where there's just a whole buffet of cultures, religions, races. When I got there, this was one of my times, because I lived in New York about 3 different times, meaning I lived there, then I had to come back to North Carolina, and then I went back to New York, came back to North Carolina, one of those sort of things, because I was determined. I'm just always been that way. But once upon a time, I met someone whose family was from South Carolina, but they lived in Queens, New York for some time. So them, seeing me as somebody from the South coming up to the area, it was one of those things that just kind of felt like, well, let's go ahead and let her know, what this is up here, being that, if they wanted to call me naive, whatever it was. But I know it came from a good place. But they told me, I have to say this specifically, y'all, and this is not to rifle anybody or ruff anybody's feathers, but this happened to me. So they told me to stay away from 2 specific cultures, races. They told me to stay away from, and excuse me for saying, again, if you're still on here and you get offended easily, please click off. But if you could take it, then let's continue. They told me to stay away from Jamaicans and Nigerians. Now, I stumbled on Nigerian because I don't know if they said Africans, but my personal experience, I dealt twice with 2 different Nigerian men. So I can say for the most part, the one experience with a Nigerian was fine because we were just kind of F buddies. I mean, I was in my 20s, y'all. I was doing it well, okay? He was a financial advisor. He worked on Wall Street. He owned his home. He always just wanted to take me out on the town, which was good. I was popping, body was banging, you know what I mean? Great personality. Why not? But I never sold myself in that way. Anyway, y'all, let me not get off subject. I'm just trying to let y'all know the vibes, okay? New York City in my 20s and everything was popping. What? Anyway. So after that relationship, it was what it was. So I ran into someone who basically changed my life. I want to say for the better, even though there were a ton of horrible experiences, but they happened to be part of the culture that I named, that I was told to stay away from. As if when I was told, it's like the room got quiet. Stay away from. Like, I'm going to tell you right now, stay away from. That was the energy when I heard the message of who to stay away from. But I ended up running into the exact combination of what I was told to stay away from. Anyway, long story short, the message is, you guys, is that what I dealt with from this particular individual, they just did not have nice things to say about women. And they did not have nice things to say about Black Americans, but you're dealing with a Black American from the South. So y'all know I got it all kinds of ways when it came to disrespect. This is the point of this message. Y'all need to be careful. I'm talking to the immigrants. I'm talking to the ones, because now I'm starting to get a little upset because this is my fourth time, and every time it's like I kind of went off the rails, but I'm trying to hone it back in. But then again, I'm not like F your feelings. With this individual, they were very, 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 did I say very disrespectful toward me. Immigrant parents, immigrant grandparents, like, how dare you come on this land and try your bullshit spell work, dark magic on someone like me. This is why we say you have to do your research. You have to find out, hey, where's this person from? I know they're from the South, but where are they really from? Where are they from? Where are their peoples from? Where are their passed over loved ones from? Are they from here too? Because that's when you really shit should have started clicking for you. Like, I might not be able to try that bullshit black magic that I've been taught in my generational line from my elders. I may not be able to try that on these Black Americans that I talk so poorly on. I feel so poorly about. I stick my nose up in the air at these people meaning Black people, but you're considered Black too now. I don't know if you know that or not, but what happened is you put me in a category thinking that I was one of them. I'm not one of them. I don't know who they are. I might look like them, but I don't know who they are. They don't represent me. I look at them too as in shame. Like, why do they act like that? Why are they like that? Because that's not me. But your mistake, and I think the mistake of many others in different immigrant cultures who come here and stick their nose up in the air at Black Americans, you all group us up. But I want to tell you something. You thinking that you could come and run game on someone like me. I don't have immigrant parents. I don't have immigrant grandparents. I don't have immigrant great grandparents. As far as I can see from the family line of what's on paper, documented, I don't see anybody from another continent or an island. We are from here. All of that energy, that good American energy, that blood that runs through my veins is from here, from blood, sweat, and tears, from American soil. The energy is built up so greatly for me here. I have the hidden help that you never would imagine here that surrounds me, that's haunting your ass probably right now. But I hope this is a lesson for you and for others who come from that ignorant mindset that we are to be played with as Black Americans. Like, why would you even think that? And I'm only going off of the strength of what was shared with me from that family in South Carolina to stay away from y'all. Like, that was very generalized, to stay away from y'all. And I believe y'all are told to stay away from us because y'all know y'all can't do that dumb black magic bullshit on us. It can't work. But it's a specific group of us, but you had to learn the hard way. And I hope you take that message back to your people so now they understand that they need to try that shit on one another. Leave us out of it. All of that, whatever y'all do when whatever that is, I don't know how that goes down. I don't know how it's taught. I don't know if y'all get together and plan stuff out, schedule it under the moon, whatever y'all be doing. Y'all better do y'all research next time. Because I know you see the affliction around you now because of me, because of my ancestors, my people. Don't group us up like that. You can't do that. Just stop being ignorant. Just stop. All right, y'all, I got my message out. I got it out. But that's something I feel like that's not spoken about. It's just one of those coffee table sort of talks with intimate family members or people who you build some sort of relationship with. They're trying to warn you, trying to tell you, don't do this, don't do that. But hey, somebody had to say it. And that was me. So y'all look out. Y'all look out. I told you one day I will tell my story. And I feel like it's creeping out little bit by little bit. But Anyway, y'all, I hope this helps. Has anyone else ran into this? I'm probably sure.